Hello, Woodland Park family. Most of us have never experienced a year such as 2020. Whatever we previously defined as normal feels like a distant memory, and we're learning to embrace an ever-changing landscape in which we must learn to be flexible and full of grace. Your leadership here at Woodland Park has sought to consistently seek God for direction throughout this season. I can tell you that we've prayed, we've sought wise counsel, we've adapted as best we can each step of the way in trying to continue to live out our mission, which is to encourage surrender, to equip believers, and to engage our world for the glory of God. In this strange year, we've opened and maintained a food pantry to our community. We've celebrated several baptisms, and we welcomed over 101 teenagers at student camp. Even a pandemic can't stop the work of God. We're excited about our future, and we want to share this update with you.
Early in May, we shared a detailed 4-phase regathering plan based on the best information and counsel that we had at the time. Due to the ever-changing nature of COVID-19 research and data, we've had to make modifications along the way. We understand this has caused confusion and questions and has made the plan less clear, and we apologize for that. So while we still proceed with caution and safety, we've decided to set aside the 4-phase plan and instead update you as to where we are presently. We're still receiving regular counsel from our task force of doctors, and if any new COVID-19 developments affect our plans and procedures, we'll promptly communicate those to you. Thank you so much for your patience and for your prayers for our leaders. We love our church family and count it an absolute joy to serve you.
Hey folks, August 8th and 9th will mark our 8th weekend of Regathering for OnSite Services. And while many people have not yet returned, and for many good reasons, it's been refreshing to worship with some of our church family in the same room together. If you're thinking about joining us on site, here are a few things we're doing to ensure your safety. In order to maintain physical distance, the number of chairs in the worship center has been reduced and spread out into short rows of 2 to 9 chairs. And out of love and deference for those around us, everyone aged 3 and older must wear a mask. We understand that it might be uncomfortable or inconvenient, but the reason that many people feel safe to attend is because we are wearing masks. Our bathrooms, door handles, worship center seats, and other surfaces are cleaned and disinfected before, between, and after every service. Greeters will meet you as you enter the building to eliminate the need to touch door handles. Secure offering boxes have been installed on the inside of the worship center doors in place of passing around an offering plate. But because of our current limited seating, and in order to offer contact tracing should there be a COVID-19 exposure at a service, we are registering and checking in every leader, volunteer, and attender. Given these precautions, we encourage everyone of all ages to join us as you feel it's wise and best for you. Select your service time and save your seat at woodlandpark.org/weekend. We'll continue to provide online content for those unable to be with us on site. Finally, because so many people in our church have not seen each other for months, we're planning one big outdoor service on Saturday evening, September 12th, followed by a time of fellowship.
Church, we are very excited to begin on-site activities and care for children from birth through 5th grade on the weekend of August 15th and 16th, starting with one service time only. That's Sunday at 11 a.m. Children in kindergarten through 5th grade will meet together for wpKids Church, and will have caregivers and leaders for birth through age 4. Now, following the guidelines of Helena County Schools, children 2nd grade and younger will be able to remove their mask once they've been checked into the rooms. You can register your entire family on one form at woodlandpark.org/weekend. We are very excited and looking forward to helping families connect their kids to God and to each other.
Acts 2:46 says that of the early church, day by day, continuing with one mind in the temple and breaking bread from house to house, they were taking their meals together with gladness and sincerity of heart. Now, COVID-19 has disrupted both our large group gatherings as a church and our small groups as well. Heading into the fall of 2020 and a new ministry year, we will be emphasizing more than ever the need to be connected in community with a smaller group of believers at Woodland Park. As we seek to discern how to best be the body of Christ in these challenging days and to better understand what strategies will be most helpful, we value your input. Would you take a couple of minutes to fill out a short survey? You can access a link to the survey at woodlandpark.org/groups.
Our current situation calls for flexibility, for patience, and for grace. Ministry at Woodland Park will certainly look different this fall semester. We won't have our normal equipped fare. Our typical Wednesday evening or Sunday evening programs will not look the same. Our group ministry may look very different. However, we're encouraged that our great King is at work in and through His people, and that He'll use these circumstances to further transform our lives, both individually and as a body, to better reflect Christ. Our primary goal in the coming months is to help connect people like you to one another and to God as safely and effectively as possible. By God's grace, we will step into the uncertainty of the immediate future with full confidence that Jesus is in control and that His church will flourish as we live in surrender to Him.